Besides culture.
Go
Won't go in that one again.
Yeah, I know. You guys are probably too young to remember that Groucho Marx show, but we have where someone says the secret word, and you know, the term culture should be our secret word every show. At some point in time, the thing that came down on the Groucho show would come down. But anyway, back to you, Frank.
Governance.
Governance.
Governance is important, and especially with a large organization like the Air Force. If you want to move applications, you have to have some governance as to supporting that and fixing the priority issues, because otherwise the tendency is not to do anything. And that's usually, you know, what everybody defaults back down to. It's easier to keep going what you have than it's to change. And on top of that, when you talk about change, you have to think about the transition from the old system to the new system. Even though it's not new, there is an overlap period there where you have to be very careful, especially within the Air Force, because you transitioned from an application. This application may be feeding all the bases. So you transition Big Bang overnight, all the bases? Probably not. You transition a base or two bases, and you keep on going across the country and to Europe. So there's a time span here when you have to keep both systems running. And then you also have the data transition, because if you have both systems running, you're feeding data into one system and not feeding it into the new system. And so you have to have some reconciliation across the board. So when you talk about, you know, movement across and migrating, it's not simply for us to just move it to another data center. A lot of times it's complex as to how you do the transition across and to how to keep everything straight.
Yeah, excellent